that's what I'm doing. But I can't see that anybody's actually joining me yet. So I don't know where this video goes. I don't know where it lands. I don't know what it happens with it. I have no idea, but I'm trying this functionality out for the first time because why not? But we are on a road trip to the North Shore. So we started out in the Dominican Republic. That's what it says on my text. Road tripping Dominican Republic. We're on a road trip in the Dominican Republic, and we went through and stayed last night and the night before, 2 nights in a row in Jarabacoa, which was fun. We stayed at a place called the Domes in Jarabacoa, and then we got up today and we continued on to the North Shore, which is where we sit today. I'm going to sit up, which is where we are right now in the town of Cabarete. And we went out to a place called Vagamundo, which is my favorite waffle spot. I know it's very random in DR. Ms. BR, hi. It's my first live on YouTube. First ever live on YouTube. What's up, Denisha? So I figured I'd just share the road trip. So yeah, so we did that. We came to Cabarete, and then we're heading to Santo Domingo Wednesday evening for one night before we head back to Punta Cana on Thursday. I am still alive. Eric, why wouldn't I be alive? My wife? Because of my wife? Is that what you mean? What's going on, Eric? But yeah, so we made it up here. We're up north. Do a little little tour of where we are. Oh yeah. My bones hurt from all the driving. But we got this Airbnb, nice pool, little hot tub type of thing. You're not in it. I'm going this way. My wife thought I was filming her. And there's a trampoline. Oh, it was a trampoline. Now I'm filming you. Trampoline over there. There it is. And it's a nice place, nice house. It's more than we need, but we thought we were gonna have friends with, so it is what it is. But here's a few fun road trip stories for all of you. Exactly, Eric, it's dangerous. Oh, I get you, yeah. It's dangerous in DR. That's the first thing. So I've done a whole bunch of stuff on Instagram because I got sick of seeing all the people sending stories out, how the US recently said that the Dominican Republic is dangerous to go to, level 2 travel advisors. Like, it's the same travel advisor they've done for the last friggin' 20 years. It's the same level, it's the same advisory, just repeated. It's just a new press release, and then the press took it and like, Fox News even put on their headline, if you go to this Caribbean country, you could be killed. It's literally what it says. Stupid. It's the same travel advisory that's been set every year, and it's the same level of advisory as most European countries, Italy, Spain, Germany, Portugal, England, Australia for that matter, right? So I started doing these road trip videos on Instagram and kind of sarcastically saying, ooh, so dangerous. It's so dangerous, right? Excuse me. So we drove into Jarabacoa and we went to dinner at a Michelin star chef's restaurant. Anybody ever hear this? Hibiscus is the name of it. Did you know that there's a Michelin star chef in DR? Did anybody know this? Sosa. PC is not the same. What? There's two? In Jarabacoa?
She's one, and the guy from Balcón.
He's Michelin star as well? Oh, they just started following me on Instagram. So Maria Marte, Hibiscus, is Michelin star. And then apparently, according to my wife, the guy at El Balcón, which is, I think, more like Constanza, right? Closer to Constanza? Okay, it's between Jarabacoa and Constanza. He also apparently is Michelin star certified. And he's an Italian New York City dude. Wife is Dominican, so I get where he's coming from. Jose Sosa, PC's not the same without. I'll be back soon. The kids are right now, this is like, some of you might be like, oh my God, but they're right now graciously watching TV. We're very excited about that. Whew. They had no iPad today. You know, we traveled from Jarabacoa up to Cabarete. It's not that far, it's 2.5 hours, but we stopped. Where did we stop?
Nowhere.
We stopped, I guess we stopped to pee a couple times on the side of the road. But we got here, we went to a couple restaurants, we did a few things, we ran around town, and then we came back here and we're like, we're just gonna chill for like an hour. We'll go to dinner a little bit later at a place called El Parque, right? El Parque? The park? Yeah. Yeah, it's like a food park. Really good. They have a arepa world there. Really good arepas there. So we'll go do that, and that'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, the kids right now are like sucking the teat of the TV. Thank God, we needed the break. They're great kids. They're amazing kids. But you know, as parents, sometimes you just need that break. So we're taking a little break from them, and then we'll go and do some stuff. I have to play ping pong and pool. I'll show you real quick. This house, one of the reasons I got it, was because it has a ping pong and a pool table in it. So there you go. And we are a mess. Look at this stuff all over the floor. All this. By the way, the geckos up here are massive compared to the ones in Punta Cana. I've been here like, we've been here 5-6 times, but for some reason, we saw like 3 geckos that are like this big. So that's where the kids are. Francisco from Jarabacoa, my wife, loves your videos. Oh, you don't, Francis? Just your wife? Is that what you're saying? My videos suck, but your wife likes them? Is that what you're trying to say? Huh? Huh? Just kidding. Can't wait to shuffle on down. Yeah. I really need to talk with you. I don't have Instagram. Do I need to have Instagram to contact you? Ms. BR, the best way to do it, if you email collab, COLLAB, at jamiegruber.com. That'll get to my assistant. Alta Vista, did we go to Alta Vista ever?
Is that the
We've been to Vista de,
place,
we've been to
the
Vista del
barbecue?
Campo.
Alta Vista, is that the barbecue place?
No, that's a different place.
That's the Yaman.
Bella Mar is a barbecue place, but in Jarabacoa, there's a rib
Oh, the
place.
restaurant.
There's a rib place that you're thinking about, the barbecue place. Costilla something, I think it's
No,
called.
but she's talking about Alta Vista. It's the restaurant. That
Alta
we
Vista
went
restaurant.
to
We
for
didn't go there? Oh, that was the one
Thanksgiving.
that was too far. Yeah. No, we have not been. We've heard good things. We've gone to Hamaca de Dios.
The food.
Don't recommend. Great view. Don't recommend the
Beer,
food.
Go for a beer.
Go for the view and a beer. Don't get a mixed drink because they have to make it, and anything they make is awful. Need to get into real estate to retire before I go out there. Alta Vista is a must. Just bought my first property in Pittsburgh, and I live in New York City, Bronx. Congrats. Oi vivo. Hey, Roland, what's up? 4K a month should be good to live out there. Depends on where you go. Rios, let's see, what else we got here? Restaurant Tuva in Cabarete. Tuva? Have we been to Tuva?
Did it just open or has it been there? Yes, we've been to Tuva. Yes, we've been to Tuva.
Which one was Tuva?
When I did kite.
Oh,
that was
oh,
kite surfing, and
yeah.
You guys were.
We were hanging out. That was Tuva.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we've been to
I'm
Tuva.
pretty
It was
sure
good.
that was Tuva.
That was the spot we sat on those little tables overlooking the beach.
I think so.
Yeah, if that's the spot, that was really good. North Carolina in the house was going on. Say hi to my wife. Hi, wife.
Hi.
So anyway, so the road trip rule. So we've been road tripping. You okay, bub?
Yes,
I will. I'll play in a minute. We've been road tripping. So the road trip rules I did over on Instagram are really to get at the idea that it's unsafe here per the level 2 travel advisory that was reissued again, like it always has been for DR. And for some reason this year, the media took the press release and said, oh, don't go to DR, you'll get killed and you'll get maimed and you'll get murdered or robbed or whatever it might be. So the first road trip rule I did was you got to stop at Shish Kebab on your way out of Punta Cana. If you've never been to Shish Kebab, you have to stop there. And I gave you 2 things that you should get and 1 thing to avoid. And the 1 thing to avoid, everybody hates me for. But it's not that you should avoid it, but just not my favorite thing. The 2 things I love at Shish Kebab, if you've ever been there, are empanadas and their chicharron is really good. If you get it crunchy, like theirs was crunchy this time. I'm not a kipe guy. They're known for the quipes. They're fine. I eat them with hot sauce. Sylvia loves them. She thinks they're incredible. And most people do. That's what they're known for. But that's just not my thing. I forget what the second road trip rule was that I did, but I just did one on Vagamundo, which is a waffle place here. Huh? Oh, we stop at a place in Villa Altagracia called Michi, which is like our kids actually get more excited about stopping there than they are excited about getting to the destination of the road trip. Like if we're going to Cabarete or Jarabacoa, they just want to stop at Michi. That's their spot. It's like a little, I don't know, convenience store / restaurant, kind of halfway, not halfway, but like an hour and a half from the destination in Jarabacoa. So that's the road trip rules. And then just now I filmed a road trip rule about, this was insane. My wife went to, what was it, Casa de Sopa?
La casa de la sopa.
Bienvenidos a la casa a la sopa. A la sopa?
La casa de la sopa.
De la sopa. Like a house of soup. She went inside and they told her, oh, we don't serve soup. Not today, or we just ran out, or we're not open
I'm
yet.
glad they didn't serve soup though.
It's not a soup place called the House of Soup. So damn you and your assumptions, looking at the name of a place and assuming that it's got what it says. What's the matter with you? Unbelievable. She did say it was kind of gross in there, so she's glad they didn't have soup after all, but she was in the mood for soup. Axj Valeri said like the soup Nazi. No, it's like the soup David, what's his name? David Copperfield. Like it was like soup magic. There was no soup. That's just the way it was. Huh? All right, in a minute. I'll come play. But yeah, so that is that. What's going on? Rompiendo el velo, aka Juan Valerio. Okay, got you, Juan. Okay, AXJ Valerio. Okay, got you. Good to see you, Juan. Good to see you. So anyway, those are our road trip rules. That's been a fun little venture for us. And then for Wednesday, we're going to Santo Domingo. I'm gonna do a pizza video with Jay abroad. We're going to Il Caminetto. Il Caminetto. If you've ever been, let me know. I haven't been, but I've heard it's really good. It's highly rated. It's like the number 40 best pizza place in Latin America, apparently. And I didn't realize this. You know how many pizza places there are in Latin America, in Latin American countries total? Anybody guess how many pizza places are in how many pizza places are in Latin America? Can you guess? Anyone? Miguel, Spanish, please. You're in the art. I speak English, man. Like a lot of people, there's plenty of Spanish content out there, but English is my core language and the audience that I have right now. Hey, Jim, I'm from Puerto Rico. See you in DR in 2 weeks on the ferry. Oh, nice. Safe travels over. Can anyone guess how many pizza places there are in all of Latin America? This place is ranked number 40. Anyone guess? Il Caminetto is ranked number 40. Drop it down below. Let's see if you can guess it. But anyway, I'm going to go do that video with Jay. We're going to go to Il Caminetto and a couple of other pizza places that he says. Caruso, I think, is one of them. And there's one more that he said was really good. Wow, Carlos, more than I was thinking. It's 200,000. 200,000 pizza places in Latin America, like South America, the Caribbean, so on and so forth. There's 200,000 pizza restaurants in the total of Latin America. Incredible. No, I get you, Miguel. Go to Santa Fe, Puerto Plata. We've been to. We stayed.
Santa Fe. We stayed there.
We stayed in Sosua Ocean Village last year.
2 years ago.
No, it was a year and a half because it was New Year's. We were there for New Year's. So it was not this past New Year's, it was the year before. This past New Year's we were in Jarabacoa.
Yeah.
And the year before we stayed in Sosua Ocean Village. And we went to Santa Fe, I don't know, Carlos, not our spot. Not our spot. It's awesome, it's big, it's beautiful, it's all of that, but the food-wise it was okay. Best pizza I've ever had was this January, Boca Chica, mind-blowing. In Boca Chica, interesting. Please visit 27 Charcos in Puerto Plata. We haven't been there.
I've done that.
Is it good?
Before you.
Before me?
Los 27 Charcos is an adventure that you would not enjoy.
Why?
You have to jump off of waterfalls into the water, rappel. It's hiking. It involves hiking.
Oh, it's a hiking thing? My wife said I wouldn't enjoy it because she's right. She
it.
likes that stuff.
I did it before him.
I like terry cloth robes and glamping. All right? That's my style. She's more get out in the woods and jump off of things and all that. I'm like, I'll jump into a sofa. That's what I like to do. Like this, right here. That's adventure. Plenty of adventure right there. Look how deep you have to jump, like an inch in. Like, that's a big inch. It's a big inch, a big jump right there. La Catalina restaurant.
Oh, yeah, that's the big sign that we see. We haven't been.
Catalina.
But there's a big sign here.
Maybe we'll go with Gigi.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'll ask Gigi.
La Catalina, good suggestion. Thank you. I think it will be good content since they have travelers on the cruise ship at Taino Bay. That must be 27. Oh, yeah, no. La Catalina. Andres. Was Andres the one who gave the suggestion? Let me see. I don't know. Which content, Andres? Sorry, I'm trying to go back and see. Catalina restaurant, Puerto Plata. We'll have to check it out. Fricolandia. Please look at Nagua, very close to Rio San Juan. We have beaches and super cheap. We've been to Nagua. Yeah, Nagua's great. Rio San Juan's great. I told her I want to go to Playa Grande this week. I love that beach. What's the one next to it? Caliton, I think. What's the smaller one? We went to both.
Playa Bonita.
Bonita? No, Bonita's in
Playa Linda.
Playa Bonita's in Las Terrenas. I can't remember the name.
Something like that. Playa Linda.
It was Playa Grande.
Hermosa, Playa Hermosa.
Playa Grande, Playa Hermosa.
Yes.
I thought it was Caliton.
No.
Whatever's next to it. Caliton, Thai, right? He says Caliton. So if you look from above, there's two beaches. They look the same in Rio San Juan. Playa Grande, which is big, and then there's one next to it. That's the one, right? That's Caliton, Thai. Confirm that for me, because my wife's telling me it's Hermosa, but I don't think she's right. I think I'm right on this.
Preciosa.
Preciosa?
One, yeah.
Is next to it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's on like the other side.
Where is Caliton? Why have I been to Caliton?
Caliton is in Capcana, isn't it?
No.
Or is there one of those here?
I don't know.
But
We're
I'm
looking.
at it, Playa Preciosa.
Corazón de Jesus. Is that the place in Jarabacoa? No, Corazón de Jesus. Where did we just see that? Corazón de Jesus. We just saw a sign.
That's Jarabacoa.
Right?
Yep. On our way out of Jarabacoa.
Yeah.
It's on the side of the
That's the rib place, isn't it?
It's a rib place.
Yeah.
That we need to go to. We haven't.
No, we went.
No, we didn't.
I thought we went there
We
once.
were going to go, and we ended up at Alta or something. Alta Cucina, something like that.
Hard to keep track. Hard to keep track. In Santiago Pizzeria Ole. I'm going to Camp David soon. My family's going. They actually reached out to invite me and them to go, which I'm excited about. We went there. We went to Santiago.
Playa Caliton.
It's right there, right? Playa Caliton?
It's on the other side of Cabrera. We didn't make it that far.
Oh, okay. So it's a little further up. Got it. But we were invited. Well, we were in Santiago last year. Why were we in? Oh, for the Manny Cruz concert.
Yes.
We went there, and then our friends were there. They went to Camp David, but we had to leave for some reason. Do you remember why we had to leave? Oh, my parents were with me.
We went with your parents.
Yeah.
We had your event at Noah.
That's right. We did a mixer, a charity mixer at Noah in Santiago.
had-
Then we did the concert with Manny Cruz. My parents were with us, and we had to get them back, I think, maybe for their flight or something. I don't remember. But our friends went to Camp David, so we didn't get a chance to go, but they reached out, so we're going to go check them out soon in Santiago. But while there, I'm all down for pizza, so I'll have to check out Ole. Damaris, hello from New York City. Renee, hello. Carlos, Rio Sonador, Puerto Plata. Eric, hi from Canada. Hello, hello. Rio Sonador.
Soñador.
He doesn't have the little tilde thing on there or whatever. Sonador, yeah. And the locals market has just been remodeled in the center of the city. The locals market here in Cabarete or in Puerto Plata? Rio Sonador.
I'm writing this down.
Yeah, she's taking notes, so thank you guys. Joe O'Brien from Pennsylvania, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Puerto Plata. Valen is just like, Puerto Plata. Oh, in Puerto Plata, I got you. The local market in Puerto Plata was, is that like that little colonial zone area that we went to? Is that the local market? It looks like a mini zona colonial. Puerto Plata.
I don't remember.
They had good ice cream in that one spot. I remember that.
In Puerto Plata, this is downtown.
That's downtown. That's not the market. I remember they had Walmart. Remember that?
The Dominican Walmart.
Dominican Walmart. That was Wallmart. Anybody ever see that sign? Walmart is like down a side street in the downtown.
There was one of those in San Domingo too.
Camp David Ranch restaurant has chicharrón de pulpo. I could do chicharrón de pulpo. I'm not a huge octopus fan, but I can do it. I've had at Jellyfish. I had what is that called? Octopus carpaccio, which was pretty good. Valen, next to the cemetery, he's saying in Puerto Plata. We're planning to move to Cabarete, looking to buy a villa. Good for you. We love it up here. This would be choice 2, if not Punta Cana. Punta Cana for us is airport for me because I fly enough, so it's good to have. It's fully developed, so power, electric, all of that stuff. It's extremely safe. It's a bubble. People always say like, you're in a bubble. Like, yeah, hell yeah, we're in a bubble. That's a bubble. That's why we picked it. Like any place, right? We lived in a bubble in Michigan too. We didn't live in Detroit. We picked a bubble outside of Detroit. But it's nice we were talking about it a week or two ago. Like, we got to get out of the bubble. We got to go somewhere. So the trip to Jarabacoa and now up to Cabarete is that. And now we have so much planned. Some of it's forced on us, and thank God for this, but my mother had what appears to be a mini stroke, something they call a TIA, a few days ago. She didn't have any deficits. She just collapsed at an event in New York, got up. They brought her to the hospital. She was able to walk, talk, all that stuff, and I was on the phone. We were ready to come on this trip like 2 days later. I'm like, I might have to cancel to fly up. But she went home, everything's good, but I'm going to probably book a flight Friday as soon as we get back and just head to New York to go see her. So there's that trip. My wife needs to go to Michigan because we're selling our house there. So there's that trip. We've got Santiago at the end of November. Shit, I'm getting so far ahead of myself. July, I think that's when we're planning to go to Santiago to Camp David for a couple of nights. So there's that trip. And then we're doing this. I don't know if this will be, how many of you will commit to doing this with me, please? So I want to do, and this is inspired by one of our favorite YouTubers that we watch as a family. His name is Ryan Trahan. If you've never watched him, he's a lot of fun. He's a younger guy. He's like 26, 27. But right now he's doing the 50 best Airbnbs in 50 days in the United States, one a state. So he's driving to each state and staying at like a really unique Airbnb. And by doing so, he's raising money for St. Jude to help kids. So I told my wife, like, I'd like to do a mini version of this with our family and do 7 days, 7 Airbnbs, the 7 most unique and interesting Airbnbs in DR. And we're gonna raise money for Second Mile Missions, who are building 10 schools. The government won't fix the education down here, but some of these private charities will. And Second Mile Mission is building schools for kids in underprivileged communities. So the idea would be we would hit 7 different spots, which I know, I've already picked them. My wife and kids have no idea where they are, no idea what the plan is, what they look like, nothing. And we would release them every day Probably like a 2-day lag from when filming, so my editor can take care of it. But we would release them at, say, like, whatever, 5 o'clock every day for 7 days. The hope for me is that all of you, like, oh, hey, it's 5 o'clock. We got to sit down and watch today's Airbnb. I would love for all of you to kind of come along almost live, like maybe a 2-day delay from when we actually do the trip each day through that 7 days. So would you be into that? Would you enjoy that? And then along the way, we'll do donations from people, which I'll do live on like YouTube and Instagram. And if people donate enough, like if I'll put out a number, maybe it's like a big number, like a few $1,000s, that's going to create a challenge that we need to complete as a result of that. But all the money goes to Second Mile Mission to build schools. So would you guys sit along? Would you guys sit along? Would you join me on a daily basis? Because I love to make that go crazy viral, show the whole world about this country. And part of it is me with this whole like, oh my God, the new travel warning, which is the old travel warning that the US just issued. I want to just sort of like, hey, I just drove every corner of this country with my family, this unsafe place. So if you guys, Osiris, I know you will be. If you guys are willing to, I think it'll be a super fun thing. It'll be like a little dream of mine that every day you and your family, like, oh, it's 5 o'clock, we got to go watch. I mean, it'll be on, you can watch it later, but like it's 5 o'clock or tonight, we got to watch, Jamie and his family went and did today's Airbnb. We got to go see where it was, what it was, all of that stuff. So I'm excited about doing that. So if you're all in, I'm getting ready for that. I'm super, super excited. It's gonna be a heavy lift. I actually talked to a travel person here and they're like, you should do 2 nights, it's a lot. I'm like, that's not fun. It's gotta be a challenge. 7 days, 7 places with challenges every day, and then a big enough donation unlocks like the ultimate challenge. Again, I can't even take credit for this idea. It's all inspired by Ryan Trahan. But if he's able to do it in 50 states in the US, 50 days, and he doesn't have kids, and he's able to do it he's raising $1 million for St. Jude. They're like 10 or 11 days in and already at $500,000, and they're going 50 days. If he can do that in 7 days, can we raise 50 grand, 80 grand, 100 grand? I don't know, for Second Mile Mission to build schools here for kids in underprivileged communities. Like that would be incredible. So I'm gonna market the hell out of it. I'm gonna bother all of you with it. So look for that in the near future. And maybe I need to do more lives on YouTube. This is my first live ever on YouTube. I've always done them on Instagram. I do live Q&A in my inner circle. That's it. I haven't gone live on YouTube, but maybe I have to do this more regularly. So, Rolando, appreciate you. Michael says, yes, amazing. Renee, you're committed. Juan, I'm like, AXJ, Juan, Valerio, you're in. Amazing. Luis, I appreciate that. Ms. BR, I love it. Jetta6, great. Eric, I love this. This is good. Cyrus, I'll be the first to comment. It's about 45 cents per person for an hour experience. What was that, Valen? And if you're in Santiago, ride the new teleférico, you'll see almost all. Oh, we'll have to do that. We'll do that. We did the one in, what's it called, in Puerto Plata? That scared the hell out of me. You guys ever been, like, goes to heaven? It starts out like nice and gradual, and it just like scared the hell. My kids are like, woohoo, and I'm like on the floor crying in the fetal position. I'm not an adventure guy. That's an adventure. I got in the pool today. Enough adventure for me. I did the trampoline too at this Airbnb, and I'm going to play ping pong here in a few minutes with my kids. So that'll be fun. Only if you wear a New York Giants shirt for a month. But then maybe that's the challenge. Maybe that's the challenge. You get to pick your challenge for a certain level of donation. I'll have to embed that. There's got to be, with any video series, there needs to be certain elements. And one of those elements is conflict and intrigue. So it can't just be like, hey, we went here, look, it's got a bed and a ceiling and a floor, yay, tomorrow, see what's next. There's got to be a whole storyline. So this is like a whole thing I'm doing. So maybe that's it, Valen. Maybe I have to wear Giants stuff and, like really bring myself down a few pegs from the greatness that is my Buffalo Bills. Maybe I need to do that. We'll see what happens. Well, that's all I got, guys. It's like 25 minutes. I figured I'd just try this live function, but I'll try to do this more frequently, more regularly, and maybe even advertise when I do it so that you all have a sense of like, okay, I go live here and here every week or whatever. But appreciate you jumping on. Oh, here's the X. I don't even know how to close the live. But yeah, keep an eye out for that series. I'm excited about it, and we will see you very soon. Yeah, thanks, Frank. We're going to Kite Beach tomorrow morning, it sounds like. So I'll see you all. Have a great day.